What's up, guys? Today we're going to be looking at the Tyranitar EX card that's coming out in Obsidian Flames, another card that's got weird typing, lightning type, and Tyranitar is another fan favorite for the people back home. I actually have no idea what this card does, so we're going to learn together. If you guys enjoy these kinds of reaction videos to the Japanese YouTube channel, please leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. It would mean a ton for me and the channel. That being said, let's go ahead and jump into today's video and kind of see what the new Tyranitar EX card can kind of bring to the table. This card is going to be coming out in our Obsidian Flame set, coming out on September 11th. Or wait, that's not right. August 11th. That's my bad. It should be coming out pretty soon. And for the first time in a long time, our set and the Japanese set will coincide so that we will see all of these cards in play at the same time. So we and the Japanese players will have the first look at these cards all at the same time. So this information that you can drag in is very, very important, especially as a competitive player heading into the new format. I think first attack is 120, discard top 2. Second attack is 150 plus 100 for some stipulation. So we're going to go ahead and figure this out together, and let's see this game. Tina on the left, it looks like. Is that a Ditto? What is happening here? And that's a Larvitar. Larvitar getting a... Wait, what Pokemon is that? Doduo? Is that a Doduo? Capturing Roma getting heads. Tyranitar. Very clearly signaling that we've got the candy in hand. Attaching a fighting. And we're going to go ahead and pass. Nest Ball coming through. From the Ditto deck. Arceus, okay. Arceus, we're going to use Ditto's ability. I don't know what that does. We're going to figure this out together. Yep. Sure. Getting another... Oh, switches with a Pokemon in your... Or discards itself to get a basic Pokemon from your deck, I guess. Bidoof. DTE. Research. Okay. Nest Ball again. I think this is Arctina. Yeah, there it is. There's the Tina. That's a disgusting art. I don't like that one. Skwovet as well. We're going to go see a Trinity Charge. Probably the most ideal turn 1 for an Arceus player. Like, okay, like that's sick, man. Like, very cool. Doduo. I don't know what that does. We're going to figure it out together. A Larvitar, okay, coming through, or Tyranitar, sorry, coming through. Another fighting gets attached, and an Iono. So we're going to see a new hand of 6. Pretty ideal 6 cards for the opening hand for the Tyranitar player. We're going to see another Larvitar hit the board. Obviously, you got to keep these chaining up. I don't think it's getting one-shot anytime soon, but put 10 damage counters on it and draw a card. 150 plus 100 if you have a damaged Pokemon on the bench, I think. So 250 coming through. One-shotting the Arceus. That's actually a ton of damage coming out very early. The setup was pretty ideal, I think. No Mew, nothing needed, just sets up perfectly. Choice Belt will get the perfect numbers here if we need it. Aroma giving us a heads, getting us Arceus V-Star, which pretty ideal in this scenario because we can go ahead and... Oh, there's an Ultra Ball anyway. We're trolling. It's fine. Ultra Ball for the Bibarel. Bibarel is here. The Arceus is here. Spirit Tomb, I don't think the Spirit Tomb does anything, but it's fine to bench it, I guess. Arceus V-Star, we'll go ahead and Starbirth, or we're just going to be barrel for 5. That's a perfect 5, that's crazy. We're just going to attack for 180. Don't really need to use Starbirth here because you have another Arceus available too. I think we would have ideally liked another Tina on the board just to do a ton of damage, but I think, I guess, 2 Arceus 2 shots is pretty fine too. Another Candy, another T-Tar. I guess we just don't need Pupitars. That's insane how good we are. Attach for turn. Another Doduo. Beach Court coming through, and then a Research. Double Beach Court, yep, in hand. We'll go ahead and do 10 damage and draw a card. That's actually a pretty insane ability, I think. We'll do this again, 10 damage, draw a card. Just insane card advantage, Ultra Balling 2, Candy, and a Larvitar. I think that is, maybe Pupitar. Getting a Mew down. Choice Belt the active. Okay, I guess we're just getting the one shot. We're just built different. We're like that. One shot here on the Arceus, putting us really far ahead. And this also gives us plenty of time to like find pieces because Arctina can't really one-shot this T-Tar on the bench. We're going to see an Iono coming through. Nest Ball. If we miss the Arceus V-Star here, it's a big punish because we no longer get Starbirth. But I guess Starbirth's going to give us probably Path here. We're going to look for a Path. Or like a way to just... Oh, Jet Energy. Okay, very cool. We want a Starbirth here. Nope, we're just not Starbirthing. We just refuse to use Starbirth to get something out of our deck to stop this setup. Clearly this Mew is going to, like, I feel like in this situation you very clearly always grab some sort of counter stadium because the Beach Court is just going to give the Mew free retreat. So all Mew is looking for is some way to dig deeper into the deck. And our opponent's got Iono to 2. So the Dodrio gives him a +2, so he goes to 5 cards minimum. Mew lets him see a 6th potentially, and all he's looking for is a Choice Belt to end the game. Yeah, I don't think that's too much of a tall order to ask for. The attachment comes through. We're going to see the Mew first. I don't know if that's correct. I guess I don't know what's on the bottom of the deck. But if there's important cards on the bottom, then this is the correct way to do things. Heads, that was a terrible flip, man. Come on. Dodrio giving us 3 cards now, basically. All we're looking for is the choice belt to end this game. Oh, we just got to research. That's fine. You know, it's totally cool. This is okay. Ultra Bowling away, 2 dead cards. Thinning, this is where it becomes important to thin properly, guys. Don't ever mess up your thinning. Because you don't want to, if you draw that Pupitar, you're instantly punished. So Dodrio, draw again. And then Dodrio for, oh, we're just retreating. We just got it. We got it on the second one. We're just that good. We're insane in the membrane. We're just going to go ahead and attach the choice belt. 280. Perfect damage. I think this 280 is a lot of damage, but obviously I think the biggest problem that Tyranitar faces is the fact that it has a lot of stipulations behind it. You have to play like a lot of commit deck space to the Dodrio line and setting up the Dodrio line. And then once all of that happens, it's like, well, I'm hitting for 280 with a choice belt, but if no choice belt, I'm hitting for 250. But also, lightning type doesn't hit well into any other type. But cards like Charizard, I mean, I guess Charizard swings for quite a bit as well, but not a one-shot either. And I guess Gardevoir is like the biggest problem for this deck, but I think so maybe it could be really good down the line, especially I think when Sword and Shield block cards rotate. But this card and Charizard both have an insane power level. By the way, you guys should check out the Charizard video if you want to see another gameplay video of these new cards. But I feel like this power level is just it's not a lot of damage, but we're going back to a 2 to 3 shot format for 2 prizes that are big and bulkier. So playing stage 2s is going to become more normalized as we move forward, and I like to see that quite a bit. Even though Arceus is like one of the best Pokemon to have ever been printed in the Pokemon TCG, like Arceus V-Star is like one of the best cards I've ever seen in my life. So that is the game here. Let's go ahead and look at the list now that the Tyranitar player is playing, and like what I would like to improve about it, if anything. Okay. So we see a 4-1-4, kind of greedy, but it's fine. Maybe 4-1-3 is okay because you play a Rod. I don't know. You can make that spot be something else. I think a 4-1-4 line is just heavy. You never get 4 Tyranitar out. You're only ever getting 2 out, so a third is fine to cut. Or cut to 3, sorry. 2 Mew is good. 1 Manaphy is good. I think that's good for a setup. You've got the 3-3 Dodrio. I like that quite a bit. 4 Ultra, 4 Nest, 3 Aroma, 4 Candy. Very consistent, very good. 4 Anno, 3 Research. It has 4 Retreat, so maybe you want 1 more switching card of some sort, like a Furisode Girl or something, just to kind of pivot into it immediately. Raihan I like quite a bit. There's got to be probably some better cards you can play besides the Supporter Core, because it feels like a very weak Supporter Core. Maybe like a 101 Pidgeot also seems pretty good in this deck, especially like any stage 2 deck I feel like can capitalize on playing Pidgeot EX to get 1 card from your deck every single turn, which that way you don't like miss combos, miss pieces, and like you can get that choice belt right away without having to like burn all your Dodrios immediately. Beach Court makes a lot of sense to me, but besides that I can't really think of too many changes. I do like this deck, pretty cool in my opinion. I think it'll be a lot of fun to see this deck see play. They're showing here in the comments that Gengar can also be like a suitable partner to put into play. That being said, I do like this Tyranitar deck. Seems like a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this kind of content. Like, subscribe, and peace out. We'll see you in a different video.